Hey there, travelers. Are you looking for a city that serves up football, indie music, and a proper good pint, all under one cloudy sky? Well, pack your raincoat and your curiosity because today we're heading to Manchester, UK. Yep, the birthplace of Oasis, home of two legendary football clubs, and a city that somehow makes drizzle look cool. Let's check out some of the best things to do in Manchester. Whether you're into museums, music, or just curious to try chips and gravy, Manchester isn't massive, which is great because your feet won't hate you by day 2. Most of the top spots are clustered near the city center. And don't worry, public transport is decent. In fact, there are 2 free city bus routes that make a loop around the center. If the weather is nice, take a ride on the upper deck. It's a fun and free way to get acquainted with the city. First up, a little culture. The Science and Industry Museum is a crowd favorite. Housed in an old railway station and packed with steam engines, vintage machines, and enough buttons to press that you'll feel like a kid again. It's free too, so your wallet can relax. If history's your thing, check out the People's History Museum. It tells the story of working-class movements, protests, and how ordinary people made extraordinary changes. It's powerful and inspiring, with more trade union banners than you can shake a picket sign at. And football fans are on, yeah, we see you. The National Football Museum is here too, but if you're a die-hard Man City or Man United fan, then taking a stadium tour is highly recommended. And hey, here's a curveball. Did you know Manchester is where Vimto was invented? Yep, that mysterious purple drink that tastes like fruit punch with a posh accent. You can even visit the Vimto Monument, a giant wooden bottle near the university. Check it out. Now let's talk music. Manchester is basically a rock and roll pilgrimage site. Bands like the Smiths, Joy Division, and Oasis all started here, and you can feel that indie spirit everywhere. Take a walk down Oldham Street in the northern quarter for record stores, vintage shops, and coffee spots where your barista might just show up later on your Spotify playlist. You can see a show at the AO Arena or catch a live gig at smaller venues like Band on the Wall or Yes. Manchester has a great live music scene. If you're not sure where to go, just ask at your hotel for recommendations. Okay, now the food. Sure, you could do a proper English breakfast, eggs, beans, toast, the works. But Manchester's food scene has evolved. Try the Mackie Mayer Food Hall for everything from tacos to bao buns, or head to Curry Mile in Rusholme if you like your dinner spicy and delicious. And if you're feeling brave or slightly reckless, try the local favorite, a chip barm, basically French fries in a bun. Carb on carb, British culinary genius or edible dare, you decide. Need to walk off some of those carbs? Try Heaton Park, it's huge and peaceful. A refreshing break when the weather is nice. Or check out Fletcher Moss Botanical Garden in Didsbury, it's a gorgeous escape as well. Another magical spot to explore is John Ryland's Library. It looks like Hogwarts and the Notre Dame Cathedral had a baby. Even if you're not into books, it's worth a peek. Better yet, it's free. And for the science and tech folks out there, you'll want to swing by Sackville Gardens, home to the Alan Turing Memorial. Turing was the brilliant code breaker and computing pioneer who helped end World War II and basically invented modern computing. Manchester was one of the few places that welcomed him, and the city still honors his legacy today. The statue is a good reminder of just how ahead of his time he was. Manchester does shopping right too. If you want big names, there's the Arndale Centre. But for souvenirs with quirky local vibes, go to Affleck's, a multi-level indie emporium with unique shops selling everything from handmade jewelry to vintage jackets and music memorabilia. Also, keep your eyes peeled for street art. The northern quarter is basically an open-air gallery, and half the fun is stumbling across murals tucked in alleyways or on the sides of pubs. So why visit Manchester? Because it's a city that's buzzing with creativity, rooted in history, and very friendly. Although, to be fair, the weather can be, let's call it moody. Whether you're wandering through historic neighborhoods, dancing at a dive bar, or just enjoying a pint in a cozy pub, Manchester delivers the kind of travel experience that feels real, not just made for Instagram. And hey, if all else fails, there's always the chip barm, and maybe a swig of Vimto to wash it down. Okay friends, that's it for today's tour of Manchester. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more hidden gem travel tips. And if you've been to Manchester or have a favorite mural, memory, or musical moment, drop it in the comments. Catch you in the next city. Cheers!